guys, welcome to another Monday night Meché talk. It's week 3 and I'm out here. I don't have a specific topic exactly, it's more of an update today. So following the last video where I spoke about Paroxysmal Hemicrania a little bit and like how that's affecting my life, I decided that week to quit my job. And so part of the reason why I quit my job is obviously because I am at university and it's a bit intense at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, it's like week 3, but it's like crazy. But also the pain is obviously really interfering with how that's going. And because I quit my job, I'm also wondering if I should be quitting other things, you know, like my other commitments, and like really focusing on the important things, which, well, number 1 is my health, right? And then number 2 is the thing that's gonna sustain me, because I'm never leaving uni. So I mean, like, gotta put uni up there, you feel me? So but as you know, I also do gymnastics, and it's been a real battle as well with the pain, but I haven't quite told anybody yet, and I'm not sure if that's something that I'll have to stop. Might be because I quit my job, so like, who's gonna pay for it, you feel me? But anyway, so that's something that I have to think about this week and next week, I think. I wrote a plan for this talk so that I could stay on topic and have a little bit of a structure, right? So but the thing with quitting my job is obviously it took a lot of time for me to decide this, and the thing that was, I think, holding me back from just doing it was because I'm not sure when does something become serious enough? I don't know how to explain it, but I was like, am I in pain enough? Am I sick enough? Do I have to, how much longer do I have to pretend before it's okay for me to admit, right? Basically, which is like not, it's not a healthy, like, you know, like, I'm in pain. I remember like announcing to my managers what I was doing, my plan, what I was doing, handing in my letter, and then I remember going out and like working for the rest of the shift. So like for a whole 45 minutes after I handed in my resignation letter, I was like, wait a sec, I'm okay right now. So like, maybe that was the wrong move. Like maybe I can actually do it. Like maybe that wasn't, you know, like maybe it wasn't necessary. Maybe if I come back it'll be fine. Maybe if I take a break. And then, like, as I said, 45 minutes, and then 45 minutes later I did get a headache, and I was like, oh yeah, this is valid. You know, it's really easy to forget. Like, your body forgets the trauma you go through, and you forget the trauma you go through, and then you experience it again and you're like, oh, that's really hard. You know, so yes, so it is necessary. I've decided to convince myself that it was a good move. It's gonna benefit me in some way, you know. Maybe I won't notice it immediately, but it's gonna benefit me in some way, so that's good. But I am really sad because I made a lot of really good friends at that job, and it was just a good vibe, you know. But that's okay, that's life, you know. I can always go back if I feel that I can. So yeah, following the Monday night talk from last Monday, been going through an interesting, like, I don't know, it's only been a week, but like my emotional, like, I all of a sudden can't talk. Like last week I was just saying all the words, but now I don't know what to say. Like, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Today particularly, I feel like an absolute wreck. And I don't know if it's because I couldn't sleep last night, or if, you know, it's just because of that video. So I wrote here, I wonder if that's because of my public my public admission, or my public acknowledgement of this headache thing. So I feel like my body heard me say it, and it was like, you know what, after all of those years that you suppressed me, I'm just gonna come at like full force, let you feel all the things that you were trying to ignore, you know, like all at once. But I won't give you time, I won't like ease into it. I'll hit you one day and wreck you basically. But it's been doing that every day actually for the past week, so I don't know. And also obviously increased the dose of my medication. That could be a side effect, possibly, probably, changing mood and stuff like that. So it's been really interesting to deal with. And I think it's also the fact that I was finally doing this thing where I was being vulnerable, you know, and like on the internet, so there's like everybody on the internet. So that was kind of scary, but also a great thing to do, I think, because it's just good to be vulnerable sometimes. And it's 2K19, it's the year of honesty. It's not 2K19, it's 2K say what you mean, I think. That's like my motto. But yeah, so that's a thought. And I wonder if, yeah, so going on with my body hearing me say that, it's almost like my body heard me like accept it, and it was like, okay, now you're really ready for it. Like now you're ready for the real me, which is interesting, but you know, who knows. And basically I want to know what you guys think. Is that like a weird logic? Is that a real, like, does that make sense? I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll have a different thing to say in the next update about that. So like the last video we said, it's really the simple moments that's you know, keeping us together. And I can't say there has to have been a simple moment. There had to have been English. There had to have been a simplicity moment for me today that really kept me going. But I can't tell if I don't know what it was. You know, and that's like kind of a shame that I can't think of it. Because today was just a weird day. Like I woke up and I was like, this feels weird. And like all my classes seemed like hella long for some reason, and there was just so much information. And but it was good. Like I was really feeling it. I was really feeling you know, taking notes and stuff. I was on fire today. I was actually keeping up with all the lecture slides and stuff, so that's good. So basically, yeah, in music today we listened to, I think this was my simple moment. We listened to Beethoven's Diabelli variations, and there was one, I don't know if it's like 22 or 20, I don't know, 29. Basically it's a really slow one, and that was my favorite. I think it was just like putting me in a whole other world. Like it's probably an exact representation, or like, you know, that's exactly how I felt, basically, that piece, which is really cool. Speaking of music, we had to hand in our plan for our composition assignment, and I decided to do a multimedia type of short film music video type thing. And so I have to plan a trip for this because of the idea of the composition and the location and everything. So I have to plan a trip. Will be really exciting. The only awkward thing is that I have to be in the middle of the week randomly, because, you know, we're looking at them cheap flights, and we see in a Tuesday and a Wednesday looking pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. So basically, yeah, that's just an update. A little bit of my emotional side coming out again, the game of being vulnerable. Basically, yeah, so I want to know, how did your week go? And if you did watch the video from last week, did it have any effect on you? Did it make you think of anything? What did you think of it? I had a couple of friends come and tell me what they thought of it, and I thought it was really cool. It really made me a little bit emotional. I'm just like an emotional wreck at the moment, basically. But yeah, so did it give you any ideas? Anything you guys would like me to talk about, maybe? What are your plans for this week? How many assignments do you have to hand in? I just handed 3 out of 4 of my assignments in, and it's like week 3. Like, we're really doing it at uni at the moment. Yeah, so what about you guys? How many assignments do you have? Are you enjoying it? Did you start it on the day you heard about it? which was my first tip actually for Monday Night Meché tips. It was to start your assignment. Was that my tip? To start your assignment the day you hear about it. I hope you guys did it. I hope you guys following through, taking on the challenge. And my last question is, what has been or what is inspiring you lately? You know, and I think mine is it's creativity, I think, and all the ideas I've been having lately with obviously the poetry that I have been writing ever since I came back from that workshop thing in Christchurch, and just like words on words on words, singing some songs that I can sing, yeah, writing some stuff. So hopefully this composition assignment that I'm doing is great, you know, a great culmination of all the ideas I've had so far. Yeah, so what's inspiring you lately? Yeah, so this talk was like structured, and I feel like it was a little bit shorter, but also not quite, I don't know if I said what I wanted to say, and I don't know if that's because I'm not finished or because I haven't fully experienced the thing, you know. I don't know, we're on a roller coaster right now. We might have just gotten on it, so we'll see if we get to the end what we're feeling like. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this faster, more to the point, structured talk, or if you prefer that weird as it wasn't weird, that rambling that I did last time. I enjoyed that. It was like having a conversation, you know. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good evening and a great week ahead. If there's anything you'd like to say, please let me know. Share it with your friends. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening.